Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you're joining me from. It's Guy Incognito, and for me, it's the middle of the night. Today we're going to be looking into Lightburn. We're going to be looking at what we can do if we've got an image we're going to try and trace, but we can't trace it. We're going to start off with simple images, and as you progress, you'll be able to get more and more detailed images. In the end, you'll become your own SVG designer. I'm not going to pretend I am an SVG designer by a long shot. I've only been doing this the last week or so. Okay, so let's jump into Lightburn and start. Let's try with Guy. So here we go. Nice fresh copy of Lightburn. First off, we need to, how have I got these additional crosshairs? We go into, no, not device settings. Into settings, I've got this clicked on, and I've also clicked up snap to grid at the moment. I normally have it on. Okie doke, so let's find the picture in question. Control I for insert. I think it's in the downloads. No, maybe in pictures. Right, we will find it. Or maybe we won't. Okay. Recent projects. So here's what we're going to be working on. As you can see, I've already done it. But this new version of Lightburn's being a little bit of a bum with me at the minute. And it's not letting me preview anything. Oh, there we go. So even if we look at the preview and we look at the design, if we look at this bit here, it's gone. Don't know why it's gone, but it's gone. As we can see down here, it is in the design. But anyway. Let's get rid of all that. And that. Let's start. So, first off, you think, let's try and have a little trace. Fade the picture. Let me throw that over there so I can see if anyone's commenting. There we go. So we're going to fade the picture and see what we can get. We're going to mess with the slider. Nothing overly great coming, is there? Go down this way. Okay, that's not too bad. So we'll have a little look at that. Here's our trace. Turn it blue. Didn't come out too bad. It didn't come out great, did it? I've done a lot of work on this photograph. I put it through photo room first to remove the background. I then put it in a Lightroom to enhance it as much as possible. I then put it into Image R to enhance it with the enhance mode that you get with the subscription. And then after that, I brought it in here, and that's still the best trace I'm getting. So That's no good to anyone. So what everyone's here for, how did we get this from this? First off, we're going to put your picture up to the top. The top layer is the bottom layer, so anything I draw now will be on top of this. We're going to use the line tool. We're going to set the picture dark so we can see what we're doing. And here we go. Sorry, bear with. Right, so select the line tool. I'm going to zoom in on the picture. Hi Harold, nice one for joining, mate. Just joined at the right time as well. Right, so we've got the line tool. We're going to zoom into the picture. We're going to just rough it out as much as possible. Left click, drag across, press shift to keep it straight. Zoom in here. Left click again. We're going to zoom out. There's going to be a lot of repetition in this. And now we want to find where the bend is. So if we click it there, we can see it's going to be too high. I'm going to go with somewhere down there. So we click the shift button again to make sure the line's straight. We're going to left click, and there's where the fun begins. Just follow the curve round as much as you can. Keep left clicking. I already feel people are thinking to themselves, yeah, I'll just pay someone to do this. And we're just literally gonna follow the line as much as we can. The more it curves, the more you're gonna have to click. So what time is it for everyone out there now then? For me it's 10 past midnight, Sunday morning. Oh, this bit's gonna be fun, isn't it? And the only thing is, if we have a look at the photograph now, this side here and that side are totally different, so we're gonna have to just try it. 10 past 8, not a bad time, mate. 10 past 8 Saturday night, have you got a nice beverage in your hand? I'm not very sophisticated myself. I just have a beer when I want to have a beer. Love it. Beans and 7 Up. I'm on the hard stuff myself. I'm on Vimto. So we can both be dry together. Basically, if you want to tune out now, you can, because this is a lot of what's going on today, guys. I use these crosshairs. I think I can pull things out from the side now, but I use the long pointers, mouse, whatever you want to call it, mouse pointer, so I can line it up, because my mouse is over there now. My mouse is, you can all see that, can't you? So I know that's the last point of my curve. I'm gonna come right up here. It's gone blue, so I know I've filled it. And there's the first pass. We can all go home and I can go to bed. Yay! I mean, let's carry on. Ah, Mallorca, Spain. Hola, amigo. Nice one. Okay, so we're going to change it to line now, so we can see what we're doing. And this is what we've got. We're going to go back into the select tool. We're going to click off because we had the picture. We're going to grab this and we need to just pull it in a little bit. That's a little bit wonky there. Alright, so let's edit that node there. Let's go and do what I should have done actually. So we're going to press S on that to smooth it, and that knock it up a little bit. So we're just going to grab the line. We're going to grab this bar first, see the bar. And if we pull it back towards the node, let's zoom in so we can see. This little green one, red one I've got hold of at the minute is the bar, green one, or this one here is the node. So let's zoom out. Yeah, I think if we just being nice, isn't it? Alright, so we're just gonna grab it back in like that. Hit that one smooth. Don't know what's going on with these bars. Let's pull them both in. Right, so I'm just gonna delete that node. I'm gonna line up like I showed you before with that node there. I'm going to press I to insert another node. Okie dokie. We're going to press L on this one to straighten it. And now these, if we press on the node and press S, it'll smooth. And this one is a bit of a ball ache, I'm not going to lie to you. Because you can't just highlight all the nodes, which would have been beautiful. You gotta hit everyone individually. Unless anyone knows a better way, and then please share with the team. Oh, I've got hand cramp. Can we do it on the line? It's just better if you do it on the node, I think. The nodes are generally the little square ones. And now, it should make this bit look pretty. Need to pull that one down. Nearly there, people, nearly there. Is everyone asleep? I did get a blink, didn't I? No, I did. Do you know what? I hadn't even thought of that, you know. Yeah, we started off with the trace tool. You tuned in a little bit late. I've done a lot of work. See the picture I'll just highlight it now. This picture, I've run it through photo room first, and then I've run it through photo room to take the background off it. I ran it then through Lightroom to highlight it as much as I could. After that, I took it into ImageR, enhanced it ×4, and then I'll show you the trace in a minute. Right, so what have we got so far? And then let's bring the picture back, turn the nodes off, let's highlight the picture, duplicate it. I don't really want to move it at the moment. Pull the duplication across. We're going to go to the trace. Sorry whoever was here first, but we're just going to go through this again. And the best, we went that way, it was shit. We went this way, we got it about that good. somewhere around there. We hit that, delete that, and this is what we come up with. It was just a little bump. So yeah, I'm going to leave that just in case anyone else asks. Right, so let's hide the picture. So yeah, it was just some things they do, some things they won't. The quality of the picture, the original quality of the picture was really bad. Well, it wasn't, but it was just that pixelated and stuff. So now we're gonna, if it's gonna let me, we're gonna bring it inwards about 3 mil. We're gonna set it to fill. That's what we've got so far. So now we're going to use the rectangle tool, and we're going to draw a rectangle. Not really bothered about the width, generally get it the same length. Go over, unlock width. I want it 3 mil because that's what the border is. I might have to unlock that again. Right, we're going to come out there. Back in the select tool, we're going to grab this. We're going to bring it across, zoom in, turn everything to line. And basically just get that shadow, Harvey, there we go. We need it to pop through both ways, just breach the perimeter. But I'm not happy with that, so what we're going to do is turn this photo off altogether, grab both of them, and centralize them. Which we're going to control Z, because the first one moves to the second, doesn't it? And the second's in the right place already. Excuse me. And now we're going to centralize. There we go. So when we bring the picture back, it's not going to look right on the picture, but now we're going to use the bowling tools. So we're going to hide the picture again. And we're going to use that one, but we're going to have to use it twice. Fill. There we go. Let's have a little look at picture. Cool. So now, when I originally done this, I had a little search around for similar castles, because that's also my go-to if I can find something similar. Save me time, why not? No, mate, why is it Z, is it? Oh man, Control Z, man. Right, you totally threw me off my stride there. It's like your mum walking in when you're getting amorous with yourself. Right, so after looking for a little bit for a castle, I just decided that why not? Why not? It'll teach me how to use this tool better. So that's what we done. Terrible British old chap. Oh, sorry, old beam. Nice to see someone British is up with me. So yeah, basically it's just second verse. Use your extra long cursor to line everything up, which we didn't. So it's Control Z, Z, the undo button. We're going to call it the undo button from now on. Right, must be Z, because I always say Z. Control, right. Totally threw me off, you know, I love it. I love it. Oh, and we should be pressing shift, not control. So yeah, we're just going to make the castle dead quick. And to be fair, dude, I can barely speak English. I'm from Liverpool. As we come down here, we can see, again, we're going to line up that with our friend here. We're going to come down this way, line it up. Come all the way down to the bottom, line it up. Zoom across so we can see. And it must be there, mustn't it? It's got to be there. Come down. Come across. Right click. And that's not joined, is it? Because it should be filled. So we're going to go into the nodes. Click on it. It can only be these two down here. And we're going to just lift this one up, I think. That'll be the easiest option. There we go. Now we're going to change to line. We're going to get the rectangular tool out. So, Tony, where are you from then, dude? Oh no, first off, before we get the rectangle to do that, we're going to have to pull this in a little bit. So we're going to pull that in 1 mil. There we go. Then we're going to get the rectangle tool like we were. And just match up these roughly for now. We'll sort out any little bits we've got to sort out in a minute. And I'm going to assume that was just meant to come all the way this way. Right, so now we've got that. We're going to have to edit a few nodes because we want this out there. So again, in the nodes, click on the shape we've just made. It's not going to go into nodes, so we'll have to right click, convert to path. Click the nodes. Now we've got nodes. This one, just pull across. Let's have a look at our mates across there so we keep it straight. Yeah. This one the same. That'll allow us to boolean it. But we're going to press I there. And just pull that in. Didn't have to do it on the other side. That one's okay. Have a look what's going on up here. We totally missed one out there. We're going to click on this one. That should just be a little stretchy job. Both sides. Do our mate we forgot. Nice easy one anyway. That'll do me. Oh sweet. You don't need to tell me things like that, mate. I like Mallorca and I like restaurants. I don't know if I like Mallorca anyway, I'll tell you after I get back. Right, so select tool. We're gonna grab the inside one. We're gonna hit this. It's gonna do it wrong. It's gonna do it right. So we'll try the outside one. Press shift, the inside one. Subtract. We got it right that time. So the outside one's still selected. So you'd think it'll just work. Okay. Happy days. So stick it back onto fill. And there's the story so far. Probably should have pressed record so I know how long I've been on, but there you go. Right, so now our easiest option is Control D. Shuffle it across. Widen. Okay, we're gonna Control Z. all the way back there. Turn the picture off a moment. We're going to grab all that with the red. We're going to control do that. Turn the picture back on. I didn't think that was going to move for me, then I thought it was just going to give me loads of headaches. We're going to group them now. We're going to come in from out here. Group them. They're probably going to end up ungrouped, but at the moment I just want to level them up, so I'm going to level them up on the top. Sweet. So now we need to fix bottom bit, add this bit in, sort this bit out, and we're going to have to edit nodes in there, and there as well for that line. Okay. Let's do the simple ones first, he says. Change everything to line. It's just easier working it in a line sometimes. Yeah, do you know what? We used to have a caravan in Triada Bay. The amount of times I've been through RAF Valley, mate, is unbelievable. And the amount of times them aeroplanes woke me up in the morning, also unbelievable. So, we're going to grab and press escape, or we're going to grab the outside, which we will be able to see because they're marching on. So we're going to grab that. Going to go to our subtract, and that didn't work, and that didn't work. Going on. Oh, I know why. So ungroup them. Mofo. So just going to ungroup everything there now. Going to come back in, try the same operation again. Grab the bottom one, grab that one. Okay, maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's that one. Right, so there's that one. We're going to throw one of these bad boys across there. Zoom in a little bit so we can see we get it right. Press escape. Stretch it a little bit into there. And now we've learned that we've got to press. I think, does this one matter? Right. So now if we give it a little fill, there we are. We're nearly there. We just got to do the top bit. And the top bit's just going to be a little bit of playing with the line tool. So let's go. Line tool, bit of zoom. We're going to work from the corners. So we're going to press shift, keep it straight. We'll follow the white this time. Why isn't shift keeping it straight? Ah, because I've got my finger. Right, we're going to control out of that one. I've got a bad habit of when I use the line tool of keeping my finger hold of the button, and when you do that, wherever you stop it, you can then curve the line. I'll show you now. So I stop it there, see the line just goes all scatty, and we don't want that. Just see the cursor change from the normal mouse to a bullseye. That means I'm right on that corner. Press shift again to keep me straight. Line up at the top, come across, click, click. Probably I actually should have followed the black button, no, not so worry. Down a little bit. That's neat as darn it, isn't it? Think finish there. We're gonna stop that. Then we're just going there. If that's there, if we start it there, press shift. We're just gonna rough it by eye across. And now we've got our lines there, we can generally follow them. Oh. Not sure to follow you, bro, to be honest. Right, so sorry. Oh, when I'm clicking, it's left click. Sorry, it's a left click. You should be able to see on the mouse. There should be a mouse overlay on the screen. Is it working? Let's got someone over there. Yeah, you should be able to see a mouse overlay on the screen. Depends, I suppose, how big your screen is at the moment. Right, so now we're in here. We need to get this bad boy part of the rest of it. So we're going to go into nodes. We're going to click. Hey, no props. Right, so we're going to go into the select tool first. I'm going to select that. It's saying it's already path. So we clicked, well, we clicked there. Oh, ungroup it. Something's grouped. Now go into nodes, and now we need to come up here. That's already got a node there, so we need to press B to break it. Might as well just pull that on down there. I don't know if they're connected yet, so we'll find out in a minute. We're going to zip across this way. I don't think it is connected, to be fair. We're going to press B up here again to break it. I think I can just get rid of that one. What did he do? Okay. Let's zoom in. Make them be mates. See what's going on over in this corner. Because something is. Right, we've still. Have we got a full march on there now? Let's see what happens when we turn it to fill. Boom, so there's our castle. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Right. Okie doke, so we're in the select tool. We're gonna actually go into the line tool. We're gonna come down here. We're not gonna press shift this time. We're gonna left click. Oh, that's too close, isn't it? So we're gonna control Z. We're gonna come to here. Do you notice two things happened when I control Z at it then? The little line I wanted went, and it went from fill to line. Which, to be fair, I wanted it on, but still, it was very random, wasn't it? Okie doke, so we're just gonna rough this out now. We're gonna use this as a point of reference with our nice long mouse. For some reason it's not symmetrical. Burns me out a little bit. Can we make it symmetrical today? Yeah, I suppose we can. Same dance, we're going to go through the top of our first spike. There. Come down to the bottom. Little crosshair change so we know we've made a full shape. We're going to get the circle. We're going to roughly come to the top corner. We're going to press shift and left click button. Rough it out like that. Then we're going to keep hold of shift. Press the arrow we've just made. Oh, sorry. Take the ellipse tool off. Press the arrow we've just made and we're going to central them. The first one should move to the second one. That still doesn't look very central at all to me. Is anyone else buying that? I'm not buying that. Spike is in the middle. So we're going to control Z that. Control Z it again. I'm just going to do it by eye. There we go. We're going to grab the other one by pressing shift and left click. We're going to come across to that one. I don't know what the names of these are. It's just, I just normally play with them till I get the right one. I'm not going to lie. Right, now we're going to replicate this line. And once we do it, we're going to have to jump out it like we did in the castle. So there we go. Line tool. So what time's it in Madrid now? Have you gone forward in the hours, or? I'm going to use the bottom lines this time to line them up. I'm going to come out to the side, come down. It's about there. Come back up. I'm just going to eyeball it, the width of it, that it's straight. I don't know if I can press shift and it'll stay straight now. Shift just gives you 45 or 90 degrees. Alright. One hour ahead. Wow. Yeah, we'll catch it up at the end of the month, mate. Thanks. So yeah, get it right, zoom out, try and judge that for yourselves, and come right back down this side. Yeah, if you're in Spain, we move forward, and the 30th of this month, I think, we spring forward. So it'll be 20 to 2 this time in a month's time. Right, so we need to basically just do that again. Line tool, nice and on the line. Up, we've got a load of markers there for the midpoint. We'll use them, using that with my extended mousey. Anyone who wants the extended mouse, I'll show you, just let me finish this. I'll show you where you find it in the options, because I find it really helpful. Oh, that one's too thin, isn't it? That's silly thin. It's more or less the same. Let's zoom out so we can guesstimate it's roughly the same width, and I reckon that is. So there we go. So now we need to do a little bit of node editing to bring this one into play. Now, same as we did either side, we're going to press I to insert a node, I to insert a node, and then D to delete that line. Press that one. I think if we press D to delete that line, we've got the nodes there either way, so we just need to marry them up. When you marry them up, you see them marching. It should be marching all the way to this side, where what happens if we press delete? And now I reckon we need to, oh no, that's got a node there, so that's sound. We'll stick one in there, delete that. That's all looking marching. Let's just flick it onto fill quickly. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong, man. Okay, so we're going to stick it back onto line and figure out what's wrong. Can only be something Stevie, one of those nodes, can't it, really? Oh, that one's joined. That one's joined. Why didn't those move like that over this side? No, they do. So we switch that to fill. Gotta make sure those nodes are joined, people. And then it's just the same dance over here again. Click on this one. I to insert a node. I to insert a node. D to delete the line. D to delete the line. Now, let's make sure we get these together this time. You'd think with them glowing. Sorry, I just need to wet my whistle. Central Standard Time, is that? I don't reckon it is it? I reckon I'm just being thick now. Oh well. We're not here for me time zone knowledge. Same one again over here. Click that line. Looks like we need to insert one there. We're gonna insert one there. Click the line, delete. Nope. Didn't insert one, so we're gonna Control Z. Then insert one. Then delete and then delete. Random node there we can delete. No, we can't. Random node there is gonna have to get pulled down to there. Make sure they're both mates. So we're not too far away. Yeah, and this is where in the settings, if you go to show full screen line cursors, it just helps your life loads. Right, I'm not gonna lie, this was my next port of call. Let's try and grab some internety thing. There we go. I never used this browser, so let's try and get a bit of Google. Just Google in general. So first off, I searched for a castle tower, SVG. Clicked in the thing goes there. Tries to stick as much to the criteria as possible if we look at it, and that's the bits I picked out were pointy on the bottom, pointy on the top, 3 turrets and 1 window, bricks. So there's sort of my criteria I'm looking for. It's one of those things where if you can't get it from a trace that someone supplied and they've supplied you with a poo trace, Oh no, what did it do? Bricks to put in. You just recreate it as close as you can. And see if the customer's happy with it. I've never had one not be happy. Put it that way. And sometimes you'll do it and they'll actually start using yours all the time instead of theirs. So here we go, that's a little bit different. Oh no, it's got a big door in it. So this is going to be one of those cockwomble situations, isn't it, where I can't find the fucking one I found the other day. Anyway, let's find something similar. That one's a little bit too fancy. Wonder if it'll get us there if we click on it though. I can't even tell how many people are here with me. Oh, there we go. So we found something like this, we clicked on it, then we right click, we go down to borrow image, we left click, we come into Lightburn, we left click, right click, left click, right click. Hello, Lightburn. Okay, oh, I'm in Node still. Right click, paste. Come in nice and big, doesn't it? That'll be a nice easy trace, we're not even going to look at it. Get rid of our picture. Highlight it all, press Control, doobie it down. As you're doobieing it down, you need to zoom in as well, because if you do it from far out and you press Shift, you'd end up flipping it upside down and all sorts. So just zoom in, it gives you a little bit more control. We're going to pull that straight over here. Going to put it in the bottom one first, press Control again, pull it down. Like we say, it's not 100%. I wonder if we pull it, we can grow it out any. Or is it just looking silly? I'm quite happy with that, so I'm just going to rough out the gaps in the top there. Just eyeball them. So we've got better eyes than the customers, and if anyone's going to pull it up over fractions of a mil, do you really want them as a customer? So now we're going to Control D to duplicate that. We're going to pull it up here. It needs to go a little bit smaller up the top. So we're going to press Control again. Smudge it down by pressing the left handle, corner handles, and pressing Control to keep it uniform as you're smudging it down. Control D, use the arrow keys to shuffle it across. Can't get it in the right situation, so we're going to press Control. Just a baby step it across. We're going to look at the turrets on each, and now we're going to press Control and Shift to really baby step it across. Right, there we go. Certainly, mate, yeah, we certainly do, but do you know what? That's what leads us to be as good as we are, because we're always striving for perfection. Always. That's my feeling anyway, that's my thought. So now, we did do a little bit more borrowing. We were in there borrowing, weren't we? And the next one we went for was it was a sprig. I can't, if anyone's got a better terminology for me to try and find a better example, let's turn the picture on. That's what we're going for. That's what I found. And it took me ages finding that, so we might just give up looking for it and rob this one. But yeah, if anyone, I don't even know what to search for. Is it a sprig, a branch with berries and leaves? I'm sure I tried loads of different things. Um, so sprig, SVG, and then oh, we just stumbled across something pretty. See, I think I come across these the first time, but it's just. I suppose we could do some offset on the inside of them or something. Oh, maybe one of these. They closer. It's a big picture that as well. It's a nice one. What do we reckon to these down here? Holly branch. Holly branch. Oh, that worked well, didn't it? This is why I don't use this browser. Just give me Google for the love of God. Right, let's see where this gets us. Oh, we might be a little bit on the spiky side there, bro, to be fair. Where were we with this one? I reckon one of these two down here, maybe. Maybe. Should we have a look for it? Like I say, it took me a while finding something, and I wasn't really happy with it. It's too skinny. Still getting drawn to them. So we just looked at them. Let's click on them and see where they take us. I think that's something like we've got, isn't it? Oh well, we'll be here all night if we carry on looking. So we're just going to jump in and say we found it. It was. It's not even going to let me have it now. Ungroup. Ungroup everything. I'm going to grab a load of that noise as well from the finger, but I'm not bothered. I'll just jump it down there and clean it up now. That was click from the top left corner, drag down from the right to the right. You become red. Anything totally inside the red you use. So if we show you now, zoom in a little bit. We grab this red, but we half eat that. We only half grab that, then we've only got that. If we come in from the other side, anything you touch. See, we touch the picture, we touch that, we touch this. So we come in from here. But we can go grab all them like that, being half over the picture. And because we didn't eat the whole picture, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's still lined up there. Right, so get rid of them. We're going to group that. So it'll just be a nightmare if it starts falling apart. Bang them in over there. So it's a little bit straight, it's a little bit. Not right, but it's not a million miles away. I wonder if it'll look any better if we flip it. I reckon it kinda does. And maybe if we twist here. So yeah, and then it was just literally second verse, same as the first, click on the right one, crown, SVG, and we needed one with 3 little bobbly things on, and that was nice and easy to find because this was literally the picture I found. Back into Lightburn, this one is going to be tiny, but it's a simple picture, so it's going to trace anyway, we're not even going to look. Pull them down, ungroup, grab crowny, roughly put it in the middle, press control, grab one of this, let's turn it off, sorry, turn the outputs off but show it. Grab one of the corner handles, roughly pull it the size you want, grab the middle handle, line it up a bit more, I'm going to call a shield good. So we got 2 views. Right, so seems that you're the only guy talking to me, Tone. Any idea what these things are called on the bottom? What did I put in? Scroll, I think. Roller. My spelling's bad too. And then again, this one wasn't easy to find. If you've noticed, oops, it's totally different than the picture. Mine, it comes up and then carries on going up, where this one folds down. Scroll banner, nice one, mate. Oh yeah, so that's straight away yielded better results for me. I think I had to stumble across these last time. So, and Eden, how am I going to explain it? I'd say mad thing. It needs to be happy but sad. It's smiling and then the corners are sad, isn't it? So happy with sad corners. And weird, I've got ADHD, so how I remember things is how I remember things. That's like when you group things and ungroup things, I normally say you make them friends, yeah, they fell out. Stuff like that, just because I'm weird as fuck. Let's have a little shifty at this one. Seeing we can flip them upside down, can't we? But to make them happy, these are all sad. So I think that's something we went with last time. Something like that, I don't know. No, mate. I done this for one of the members of the group. It was literally free. Free, dude. I don't know what to say. I just do it for the love of it. Even when I design my own stuff. Oh, what about that one? No, because it's happy now, isn't it? Ah. Yeah. Even when I design, like, I never really consider me design time. It's something I sort of just write off because this I do for the love of the group. And I've had a lot of help. I'm about 5 years in now, and I've had a lot of help on my journey. So it's nice to pay it forward. When it depends really. I'll give you the rough price. If I'm doing like a photograph on wood, and if it's someone's birthday and you want a verse or something on it, I'll do you 3 mock-ups. Ideas I've got in my head going off roughly what you've told me. And then if you're just nitpicking and just being an ass, then you're going to get the top end of me quote. If you're nice and easy to work with, and I give you freedom, and you're like, yeah, I like number 2, but can I have the font from number 1? Blah de blah. Then you probably get the bottom end of me quote. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll never be a rich man, mate. I'll never be a rich man. It is what it is. So yeah, we're not having. See, is that one any? Yeah, we'll take this one today, because so copy again. I mean borrow. Back into Lightburn. Left click, right click, paste. Left click, right click. It's small, but it's nice, simple. So we'll just take it the way it is. I should have delete image on really, but so we're gonna bring our mate over here now. Oh, it might be too curvy, mightn't it? Let's find out. Like that. We'll grab the middle handle, because then we'll know our extended lines. We're going through the middle of our design, so we know that's lined up in the middle already. I'm going to press Control. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Are we a little bit smaller? No, we're going to make it a little bit bigger. I don't think we're going to shuffle it up just a little bit. I'm kind of liking that. And then it was just a case of, and believe me too, as well, mate. I'm a lot quicker at it now. I've done this about 4 times. Lightburn. Should we just have a little test of that now? Sorry, I digress. Yeah, we're gonna have a test while it's in my head. At least it's looking right in the preview. Because again, I don't know whether you were with me before. When we look at the one I brought in from and I sent to Leslie. Shout out to Leslie, by the way, thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn all this. This is all new to me as well. I know it might look like I'm being a ninja on it, but if we look at this one in the preview, see the blue bits there, the arrow, the outside arrowy bits. Where are they? They've just gone on holiday. Although it's looking better for me than it was for Leslie, because she lost the top of the towers and all sorts. So yeah, I digress like always. Where was I? We're gonna get the. We can press Control T to get the text tool out, and now we're gonna write this word out, which is gonna be in capitals. CONSEDO. We're gonna click somewhere else to put the nully. I'll explain that in a minute. If we do them together, when I'm trying to bend them, I won't have the playability of having them individual. So we're gonna grab it, and we haven't changed the font or nothing. Does it look anything like it? Not really, but hey ho. So we're gonna switch it round, and then there's a little green handle knocking around somewhere. Or is it a blue handle? Yeah, it's a blue handle, and we're just gonna fold it. That's not looking too bad to me, so I'm gonna pull it down and try and just eyeball again. A bit big, innit? So we're just gonna eyeball how we curve that then. And when you curve it, I noticed the other day, the little green handle, the blue handle, oh no, it's staying now. The other day it like disappeared like right off here for me. So we're just gonna grab this mate over there. Little Twizzy with the curly ones. You got the square handle, and then you've got the, I don't know what you'd call it, curved. And again, grab the little blue one, squidge him up, share the love between top and bottom. Might need another little, oh you swine. Control Z, old boy. Get our finger again. Maybe a little bit of a twitch that way, and then bring them down. So I'm going to call that good at this point. Other than going through maybe the fonts and trying to find a font. Let's not do that. If it was my own job, I would go through a font, but for me to pass that on to Leslie, she's got the opportunity to change the font into anything she wants, and manipulate it in any way she wants. Let's see what's going to happen when we do this. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite happy with that. We've made that from scratch. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I surprise myself. And I'm on my machine, 400mm, it'll take 23 minutes, give or take. So yeah, there was a little bit of cheating, should we say. Right, let's just get rid of that bloody... there was a little bit of borrowing other people's work, but let's face it, if you're not doing it, you're stupid. We haven't caused any harm. I've made my own design from them, you know what I mean? I borrowed the twig, borrowed the castle, I used the castle 3 times in my own design. You might get some diehards who are like, I could have made the castle, yeah, but why would I? Yo, yo, bro. No, as Tony's just pointed out there, how long's it took, you know, I don't charge for my time, so if I'm going to bounce onto the internet and borrow a couple of things to throw into my own design, I don't see the problem. Oh, I do see that though. Can you see that? There and there. So let's grab that, group it. Let's grab the wordy words. We're going to right click this time. Oh no, something happened there, didn't it? Because that was high, that. Oh no, it's alright. So this time we're going to right click and group it. There's 2 different options for you. And then we're going to grab both of them by dragging from the bottom right, bottom left up to the top right. Hit centralize. Oh, we fucking killed it. Right. I well thought we grouped that. Let's do it again, but better. And the castle moved there as well. Did everyone see that? So let's see who the castle's playing with. Ah, the castle's still playing with that one. Okay, so let's ungroup them. Let's grab the castle on its own. Change it to line. If you change it to line, see what happened there, then I'll explain what's just happened there so you understand. Right, it's on fill. So we've got it filled. But the way fill works is if I click on that white, you clicked on the white. But I've actually clicked on the... Fuck's sake. Let's ungroup it all. Right. So when I click on the white now, I've actually grabbed the shield, and the shield only goes white when you put it in because it's double layer. Control Z to get out of that. Right, so if we stick it in line, the layers are the layers now. The lines are the layers, you know what I mean? What I was doing before was grabbing either one of these lines. So now I can come in from here, left click, come down, eat the whole castle, make the castle friends of itself, group it. See what's happening over here. See, that's grouped. So now when I want to grab the words, if I left click from this right hand side, come across, just eat the words. We can tell by the marching ants I've only got the words. Cool. So we're going to make them mates. We're going to grab all them. We don't have to worry about grabbing that because we only grabbed half of it with the red box. We're going to make them mates, and we're going to do the whole thing all over again. all laugh at about a millimeter. But there you go, peeps. There you go. Don't really know what else to say. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a problem I'm having, right? I don't work in here, so this bit over here, my origin, and where my job's gonna start from. Maybe it's because I haven't plugged my controller into it yet, so I haven't switched it on. But this bit, when you click these on over here, cut selected graphics, stick that on, and then use selection origin. When I grab that, doesn't matter where it is, that should now the origin, the green dot or whatever the origin is, whichever one it is, should boom over here. To you guys, it mightn't be a big thing, but to me, it is. I work in this infinite space. You can hit that broken telly up there, and it zooms you back to where you were. I work in the infinite space all the time. The only time I ever bring anything onto my bed is when it's getting cut. But that's, you can say, well, yes, I will just fucking, just bring it in. Yeah, I don't get that option, mate. I'm on CO2, you see. So if we look over here, I just get controller settings. My controller runs it. Other than home and other than home in itself, my CO2 laser, I drive it round and then go, yeah, there's the origin. This little point should be over here. So, like I say, I should be able to I should be able to preview that. Why can't I preview it? I hope that's not a lasting thing in Lightburn, because like I say, otherwise I'm gonna have to work in this area, and I don't know why I don't like working in it, but I don't like working in it, and I don't want to start working in it. It's fucking, why change things? Like, there's a dead big long message here. I'm gonna have to have a look at it. Oh, that'd be a brilliant idea, mate. I haven't got a clue how to do it though, Tone. But we're gonna bang that. That's cracking, that, mate. Um, that's a brilliant idea. Is there such a way? I might have to have a little look into that, because that would be cool. I think um, I think it'd be possible, but you'd maybe have to use a program to pick the shades. Sorry, I'm sort of brainstorming with you now. Pick the shades like dramatically, and then those shades would be the layers. But yeah, definitely an interesting thought. I think have you brought this up before in one of the groups? Hopefully my group, mine and Everett's group. You still there, big fella, or what? Everett, talk to me. Um, right, digressed again, haven't I? Well, yeah, well, I suppose I finished the teaching, so the teaching. Fucking hell, I won't be teaching anyone English, will I? Um, well, I'll tell you what, dude. How about find an image of sort of what you've got, nothing too heavy, and do you reckon we'd be able to do what we've just done then? Let's find a, and we just, you know what I mean? But like you say, make it a little bit more basic. Is that what you thought, or you're talking like faces and stuff like that? You're talking landscapes or faces? Yeah, should we put me on? Might as well put me on now, that's done, mightn't we? Landscapes. Okay, that sounds. Should we have a little look into that now? Let's see what you're thinking. What I'm thinking. Um. Okay, let's go over here. What time is it? Wow, this is a quick one. That's nice. Oh, bro, last week I had absolute murder. Lightburn had me off big time, mate. The bowling tool worked 1 minute, and the next minute it just killed me. Right, okay, let's have a stab at it. Let's just go for it right now. You might have to give me a minute to go and find a vape, or we might have to have a little interlude so I can go and have a cig. I don't smoke in my house. My kids are upstairs in bed. Um, right. Um, let's see how bad my spelling is. Coun. Don't say it out loud. Everyone can hear. There you are. Google's helping me. We don't want an SVG though. So, yeah, let's have a little look. So, we talking about maybe making something like that. Ah, so bet you're watching on your phone and you've gone out for the ciggy and everything, haven't you? Um, anyway, so are we thinking something like that? So yeah, maybe something like that, like lady kind of situation, but from a proper picture. We get a proper picture and turn it into something like that. That's what I'm thinking. You're thinking. Okay, mate. Okay, okay. I know how to do this. I think I know how to do this. Yeah, let's get this up here, and I'll write in here. Oh, you don't need to do it all. I know, yeah, but you can email it me, dude. I just put my email address out for all the weirdos in the world to fucking figure out how weird I am, and they'll soon muddy, mate. Um, there we go, dude. Oh, it had me off. Oh no, it didn't supposed to. I thought it wasn't gonna let me post it. Go ahead, mate. If you want to send me the picture, dude, I'm prepared to give it a stern looking at the very least. Right, we might have to. I was gonna say it's fucking not very professional of me fucking off for the ciggy, is it? But if you've ever seen any of my lives, mate, we don't really do professional, but we get there. You know what I mean? The job's done. I'm not being funny. I'm buzzing with that, like absolutely buzzing. Where's the picture? No, it's not a million miles away, is it? All right, dude. Yeah, email me tomorrow. Not a problem. Um, bum bum bum. Go ahead. There's me, and there's a comment there. Nice one, bro. Yeah, much appreciated. I feel like I do, to be honest. Do you know what? This is probably the best any of my lives have gone. I normally have an absolute nightmare with some kind of technical issue in some way, shape, or form. Um, I'm new at it all. I only started doing lives just to help people out in the group. It started really because I was just doing little things on my phone when people were having problems, and I'd have my phone propped up here and they were trying to get me screening and stuff like that, and then it just evolved into the last couple of weeks. I do a live every Saturday, just trying to share my knowledge, and yeah, that's sweet. So I think if I hit that, that'll go away. And happy days. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. Feel free to PM me or email me if you want to talk to me more consistently. We don't do it over email. We do it on well, that's my train of thought, mate. It's like my YouTube videos. They're not short, to be honest. They're all about 45 minutes, an hour long, but I take you through it from start to finish. It's like normally I was a little bit slack tonight, and I'm glad you pulled me on it, to be honest, mate, because normally every click I do, it's like every short key you use, and that's normally what takes the time because it's like left click, right click, go to trace, boo to boo. But yeah, I was a little bit slack on it tonight. But nice one. I do appreciate oh yeah, drinking on the Vimso, on the hard stuff. I do appreciate you joining me, mate. Otherwise I would have been here on my own. And it's nice to have someone to give you a little bit of input when you're designing as well. Nice to have someone to bounce off. It's like, what did you, the scroll banner, that saved me a little bit of time. The holly, I felt that was a really good idea, mate. And then maybe mistletoe. Um, but yeah, I'm buzzing with that. So I've only just learned to do it myself. Someone can go, it's not perfect. It's not perfect there, but we could even now still mess with it if we wanted to and get it perfect. That's probably just a case of getting rid of a couple of them nodes. Maybe smoothing that. Still got a mad node here somewhere. So yeah, you can still refine it a little bit if you wanted to. Oh, you can't even see that, could you? I was just messing with nodes and stuff. Where were we? I was just playing with a couple of nodes around here. You can see this bit's just not great, is it? But like I say, we could get it just looking a little bit better, just with just a little bit of twidging like that there. Pull them, pull them up a little bit. Some look low, some look high, don't they? So yeah, if you wanted to, you could still mess around with it and get it even better. But I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's get me back on, you lucky bastards. There we go. You can't seem to click on and off the line tool. Yeah, you're very welcome, mate. So what? Nodes are so powerful. It's unbelievable. Here's a little one for you, dude, as well. I don't know how long you've been on Lightburn and using Lightburn and stuff like that. Let's use this. Um, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. What's its actual name? The Pentagon tool. Yo, Harold. Oh, nice one for joining us, mate. No problem at all. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Right, so if we press shift and bring one of these out, if you come to the shape properties over here, you know if you need a triangle or anything like that, and you're like, why isn't Lightburn got a fucking triangle? Well, it actually has. You go to your shape properties and it says sides, and you're like, I want 3 sides. Can't have less than 3. You can have lots and lots and lots up to the point where you get a circle. I think it's about 16, I think it went up to. Or is it more? But yeah, there's no point going anymore because after a while you just get a circle. So there you go. Triangle. Maybe not. There you go. Triangle. A little Brucey bonus for you. Yeah, can we think of any other quick Lightburn tips? No. It's half 1, I'm tired. Right. Thank you very much everyone who's watched. Thank you very much people who actually joined along with me. Hopefully people have got some insight of the power of actual Lightburn and what you can do. If not, I don't know what to say. Um, yeah, I haven't really had a little look at that one. I think they've just got some new stuff now. But yeah, nice one, Tone. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little look into that. Send us that email tomorrow, bro. If you lose me email address, just ask me again and I'll throw you it, dude. Um, yeah, it was fun. Thank you very much. So for now, I suppose there's only one thing left to say. It's bye from Guy.